Who's the biggest beer nerd in the company?
It's probably Aaron. The guy has told me, and I quote, a good Saturday evening for me is to have a six-pack and a textbook on brewing.
In the days with the founders when we were in the garage, you know, we had a ton of fun. A lot of our portfolio has come from those early beginnings. As I started to think about taking this dream and bringing it to fruition, you know, I really wanted to do with people that I respected and that I was also, you know, friends with.
When I first met Aaron, he was much more into brewing beer. I was more into consuming the beer.
I was Aaron's old drinking partner and backyard hanger-outer.
You hear a lot of people starting breweries because they brewed at home and they want to just scale it up, but I feel like a lot of those people don't necessarily have the business acumen that maybe someone like Aaron has.
So the greatest moment though was when we were all sitting around a kitchen table and I pulled out the operating documents. And, sorry, didn't expect that, but that little concept in the garage became a tangible reality, and then we were off to the races.
We wanted our cans to jump off the shelves. Optical illusions through color patterning. It ultimately gave me like a short bout of vertigo. The way the doctor explained it was the same way that you're seasick. Your eyes.
You went to the doctor for this?
I did.
Bentwater was really focused on quality early on. I think small breweries don't focus on that because it's expensive.
We're not afraid to make the investments because we know we've got a good quality liquid out there. We know that we're going to succeed on the back end.
We're like right on the edge of small craft brewery to like a more regional brewery. As we grow, it makes us even more hyper-focused on quality because a year ago, there was an issue. We could drive out to the account, replace the beer. As we're going farther and farther from Massachusetts, we need to make sure that the beer is going out is perfect.
When I started working here, we had a 15-barrel brew house and then ran that thing into the ground. Got the 3-vessel, 30-barrel automated brew house that we have now, the new building, 120-barrel tanks. That was definitely the moment for me where I was like, whoa.
Having this expansion has made my life a whole lot easier, but the goal is to make my life harder again.
Should only be one finger length.
How's that?
It's good. First of all, I was born here. Lynn has gone through many, many ups and downs. The community has really sort of come together. We're very proud to be part of that.
We're the only brewery in Lynn. We're putting out a product that we love, and it's some of the best beer around.
Lynn is a little bit of an underdog. You know, the reality is too, they have this precious water source. You've got these 6 naturally occurring reservoirs, and they're fed by these 2 rivers. There are plenty of places throughout the globe where water is defining characteristic of that beer style. Hopefully it's a differentiator for us.
Something that we really strive to do with our portfolio is have something for everyone.
You want to plug it into a beach, it absolutely works. Sunday on the couch, absolutely works. Skiing on the mountains, absolutely works.
Classic lager, or kind of go for the big New England style IPAs that are all the rage right now. But then we can also make a chocolate peanut butter milk stout.
When you know a space too, you start to see the gaps and the opportunities. One can see a lot of beers sitting on the shelf, but there were just twists on styles that I'm like, that's missing.
If you want to know what a brewery is up to, go there 5 or 6 times and every time have their Pilsner or their Kolsch or like the simplest beer possible. And if it's the same beer 5 times in a row, then they know what they're doing.
Anyone can sort of read Home Brewing for Dummies, but the scalability is not a simple multiplier.
A lot of people are sending lab stuff out to third parties. We certainly have more quality control instrumentation than any other brewery our size.
My name is Brian Ferrazzani. I'm the quality control manager here at the brewery. You know, there's always the need to get the product out the door and make sure that our sales team has everything they need, but we need to know that the product is going out the door the way we intended.
What excites me about Bentwater's future is just the creativity of our brewers.
Where can this thing go?
Hopefully to the moon.
We can go into other markets like Florida, like New Hampshire, with conviction because we've got conviction in the brand and the story, the beer's where we want it to be.
Everyone here has like a mentality of like, I want to do better, I want to do more. Without that, we wouldn't be one of the top 10 breweries in Massachusetts right now.
When you're out there in the world, you know, open a can of our beer, it's gonna taste great, it's gonna smell awesome. Everybody's empowered to make decisions. That's in the best interest of the beer, and you get a lot of free beer, so.
At the end of the day, I think there's certain things that are missing that the large competitors weren't doing right and that the small guys weren't doing right either. Focused on having the quality and consistency that you get with the majors, but having the creativity that you get with these small craft beers. It is a mixture of quality and art and creativity.
Is there anything else?
Buy our beer. Buy our beer. Buy Bentwater Brewing Company, Lynn, Massachusetts. Buy a lot of it, keep buying it, and we'll keep making it, and yeah.
Bentwater. Love the water.
Love the water.
Love the water.
It's a little flat.
Love the water.
Love the water.
Love the water.
Love the water.
We good?
Sweet.